What is self-care? So self-care means anything which you do that will kind of replenish your mind, your body, like physically, mentally. If it helps you bring energy back to you, you feel energized, you feel better about yourself after doing something, that means that is self-care. Self-care doesn't always have to mean that you're doing something good, mm, like skincare or working out. Self-care can also be eating cake, having ice cream if that your heart desires, if that's what your heart desires. It can also mean backing down from a debate, like from a heated argument or a fight, backing down when you usually wouldn't, just to protect your peace and energy, and deciding that this is not worth my time and energy, so you back down for yourself. That is also a form of self-care. Self-care doesn't always have to be seen visibly. It can be tangible, it can be intangible. There is no one size fits all for how you can take care of yourself. One of the most common ways is by working out, and even in working out, it's on you. You don't have to, there's no like this formula that you have to work out means you have to go to the gym every day and you have to just like push yourself hard or else you're not doing anything. It doesn't have to be that. If you don't like going to the gym, you can join a community, you can do yoga, you can do lawn tennis, you can do swimming if you enjoy swimming. Those are also physical activities good for your body. So you don't have to see it in a straight line. There are different lines, different paths you can take, and you don't have to work out every single day if you don't want. You can work out 3 times a week, you know. That's on you to decide. That's on you to decide. Whatever makes you feel good. If going to the gym doesn't make you feel good, then don't go to the gym. If dancing every day or 2 times a day makes you feel good, then dance. If dancing and cycling makes you feel good, then dance and cycle. That's on you. That's like a formula that you yourself have to come up with. There are more than 8 billion people in this world. That means there are more than 8 billion formulas of self-care and what it means for everyone. The definition of self-care can be different for everyone. The main thing being it replenishes your mind and body and soul. Replenishes your soul. Another form of great self-care is skincare. Taking care of your skin. And taking care of your skin doesn't only mean applying good skincare products like washing your face and using sunscreen. It also means looking and noticing what you're eating, your diet, and adapting according to your requirement. And you always know, you and me, we always know what is the right thing to do. We always know what we should do. But we mostly don't do that even if we know what we should do. But self-care also includes trying to restrict oneself from eating anything unhealthy, because that shows that you care for yourself, you care for your body, you have enough respect for your body to not eat anything unhealthy, not eat that cake or maybe that chocolate, even if it's in front of you and you're craving it and it's your favorite chocolate. Self-care is also that. Discipline. Self-care also means expressing your emotions, whether it's through any art form, and there are so many types of art forms. You can express your emotions by journaling. You can express your emotions by dancing. You can express your emotions through sports. You can express your emotions by painting, drawing. I love coloring. You can express your emotions by screaming on this pillow. Just screaming like that. There are different ways of doing the same thing, and you should just choose whatever you find is the best one for you. There are what else is self-care? And also, self-care can also be having a whole cake by yourself without restricting for that time. For example, if I have a bad relationship with food, meaning whenever I try to restrict myself, I like really crave that food and it just drives me insanely crazy. So I decide that I will restrict myself, but once in a month I'm going to reward myself by eating a whole cake. Then that's my self care. That's my self care because that makes me happy, that makes my mind happy. I should just know the balance between when it's too much. That's all. Or else anything can be self care. And by anything, I don't mean like killing anyone can be self care, like no violence here. But you get it, right? It's not, whenever we think of self care, we usually think of meditation and journaling and but it doesn't have to be that way. If you find that boring, you don't do it. It's simple as that. There are a lot of other things that you enjoy. I don't know what you enjoy. You know what you enjoy, and you can do that, and that will make you happy. Isn't that amazing? Why would you not do that? Like, you should actually like write down the whole thing and decide, like, on Mondays and Wednesdays I'm gonna dance, on Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm gonna swim. And when you plan something that you actually like doing, you will start looking forward to it. You will start looking forward to literally your life and waking up and doing that thing. Self-care is also doing things which you don't like but you know are good for you. It will not always be that you like them, that's why you're doing them. If you don't like washing your face twice or thrice a day, and you have to double cleanse, and you have to apply serum, and then you have to apply moisturizer and sunscreen, and then you have some spot correcting cream, everything, and then you have to take like pills, and you have to take like omega-3 pills like fish oil and some vitamin oil, and you don't want to do so much work. Like, it's so much work because like taking care of your skin, it's a long journey. It's a forever ongoing journey. Many people, like, they are not very consistent with their skincare, right? But even if you don't like it, you know it's good for you. So how much ever tired you are, you have to keep going and you have to do your steps. Even skincare, it's like different for everyone. You know best. Self-care can be making sure you are always clean, making sure when you come out of the gym, you directly go shower, wash yourself, instead of like rotting in your own sweat for hours and then going. Self-care can also mean, if you have an addiction, like a drinking addiction, you drink every day. Self-care can also mean restricting and rewarding yourself by drinking one day a week, for one time in a week instead of every day. That is also self-care. You don't have to completely banish it from your life because you know you can't. Best, you can do anything you put your mind to, technically, and then just changing it to once in 2 weeks and once in 1 month, that is also self-care. Anything is self-care if it makes you feel good in the long term. Good in the short term can also mean bad things, like drinking, like junk food, sugar. You have to think about good in the long term. Like, for example, when we were all kids and we used to go to school, and whenever we used to pack our bags the night before, so that when you wake up you don't have to think about what's the timetable, and you don't have to pack your bag, which takes like 10 to 15 minutes. When you're a child, at least it does. Different notebooks, rough book, diary, pen, pencil. If you have a project that day, what all materials do you need? Oh, sketch pen, I don't have this paper, I had to take this printout, these stickers. There are so many things. Tiffin, and then you're rushing. But if you just pack your bag the night before, and then when you wake up, and you feel so relieved, you are not stressed, you don't wake up stressed, right? Because you're like, my bag is packed, I just have to get ready and go, hassle free. So anything that so that is what you do. Like, your future self should thank you because of the decisions you're making in your present. That is how you should think. Like, ask yourself, would my future self be happy if I did this right now? If the answer is yes, then you do it. You do it. It's as simple as that. That's just self-care. Loving yourself. Self-love and self-care go hand in hand. With self-care, you start self-love. You begin self-love when you start self-care. Because if you don't take care of yourself, how will you love yourself? If you don't love yourself, you won't take care of yourself. It's interconnected. Bye.